Now from Coors. At the plate, Daddy Dog. He will lead this one off today. The 2-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now to the plate, number 17. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Standing in, Mark Reynolds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. The 1-1 home. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And standing in, the speedy Carlos Gomez. Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
2-1 the count to Jason Worth. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the base. Into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dog has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Missed with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A spin and a throw. Throw on to first gets him. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. The pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Popped him up. Ramirez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Into the box now, Daddy Dog. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Gomez, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
3-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. And now pitch on the way. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Dog, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Step. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Gregory. 3 runs already home here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here. So striding forward now, Jake Arrieta. 1-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Gomez is under it, and he makes. At the plate, number 17, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Striding in once again, Mark Reynolds. He drew a walk his first time up. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Digging in, Pedro Alvarez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Popped him up. Arenado waits on it, and that's the third out. Mookie Betts flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is the left fielder. 1 out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. On the ground is short. This could be 2. And that's through for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Worth is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a strong effort by Worth, but he's in there at third. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Francisco Lindor. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Carlos Gomez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Worth looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2. Struck him out, so he set down on strikes for the second time today. So coming to the plate, Jordy Mercer. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Popped him up. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the... Digging in, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. Stepping in, Trevor Gregory. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Worth going back. Still ranging back. It's off the rocks and gone. So digging in now, Jake Arrieta. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Alvarez shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready once again, Mike Trout, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 1-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Rocky Gale the next to dig in. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Popped him up. Ramirez is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now at the plate, Anthony DeSclafani comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So striding in, Daddy Dog on the ground up the middle. Lindor up the middle, and a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Worth going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Matty, he checks every box.
Zach Duke gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mercer over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Number 17 will get there, and he into the box. Number 17, a hit. Here it comes. Full count still. The next 3-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Lindor moving to his left. 2 down. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Bounce it to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Trevor Gregory. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Mercer has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Frank Thomas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Alvarez is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gomez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jason Worth goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mercer trying to get there. He's got it one away. Here's Bryce Harper now. One out, nobody on. Harper. 1-2 now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. The 1-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Gomez to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, looking for the cycle. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Here's Nolan Arenado hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Worth is under it. And that ends the inning. Ready now, Rocky Gale. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. At the plate, Zach Duke. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Daddy Dog. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. To short. Lindor moving to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High pop-up. Mercer calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1 home is a curveball that misses high. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Lo, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage to it.
3-0 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Now at the plate. Josh Hader, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Aaron Judge We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now in the box, Mike Trout, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches and...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.